P.O.L.
Yo, what up, y'all? It's Intravenous here, back with another episode of P.O.L. Game Review. Today we're going to go back and look at my PSP GO and see why it's still an amazing console in 2022. It is still rocking, and there's some really cool stuff about the PSP GO. You know, the PSP GO was released by Sony in October of 2009, and it lasted up until 3 years before the PS Vita released. Only 3 years. They did end it, I think, 2 years earlier overseas, but in America it stuck around 2 more years. This is kind of like the ugly duckling of the PlayStation Portable family. This and the lesser known E1000 Street Edition, which I believe was mainly released in Canada, I want to say, and I think it had no Wi-Fi or wireless functionality at all. And the entire back opened up. This is the PSP GO. There is no UMD drive on here, as you can see. This is the Pearl White edition. I still love this handheld, though these days you can get a lot of good stuff in the handheld market as far as devices like from Anbernic. One cool feature about the PSP GO is that it has Bluetooth functionality. You can actually connect a PS3 controller or other compatible PS3 devices, other compatible Bluetooth devices, and use this very similarly to the way that you do these days with the Nintendo Switch. There was a dock available. It is going up in price. You can find them online probably for about $100 to $150. The dock, you pop this baby, drop it in the dock, and then you control it with the PS3 controller Bluetooth. It is really awesome. Here, let's go ahead and I'll show you my system settings. We'll go ahead and do the system information, and you can see here that I have this current 6.61 Pro C Infinity. Obviously, it's a hacked software on there. It's really cool, and with that I can play all kinds of fun stuff like PSP games, of course, and Super Nintendo, Game Boy Advance, play your Pokemon games, some Sega Genesis, some regular NES. Let's go ahead and pop open some Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins. I haven't played this game in particular, this save and stuff, since 2017. Oops. Trying to play through the camera is weird because there's a little bit of a delay there. And there I died real quick. Another interesting thing about the PSP GO in particular is you have the ability to pause games or quit games when you hit the home button, which wasn't something that would happen when you used the PSP 1000, 2000, 3000. It's kind of like a quick save thing. A neat feature, though, I've noticed it does freeze my PSP GO often since it's been hacked. I'm sure it'd work fine if it wasn't hacked. But this is still a wonderful device. Now, I did earlier turn on the Bluetooth. I tried to connect one of my Nixie Gaming Pro controllers. It did recognize it as a Pro controller, but in the final stages of connecting, it said it was not compatible. So that's kind of a bummer, isn't it? Let's see here. Here's an example of some good games that I got here for the Game Boy Advance emulator. Some good stuff, good stuff. Sonic Advance 3 here. Turn the audio back on. Such an awesome device, really. Oh, it's the Japanese ROM there. Things like the Game Boy Advance you can have here set up to play closed. I assume, and we're going to do this in a different video, that when I connect my PS3 controller, I could actually play my Game Boy Advance games like this wirelessly, hands-free, so to speak. This is an amazing device in my opinion, and still one of my favorites. One problem initially with this device, aside from the fact that it had no UMD drive, was that it has a special little memory card that at the time was very expensive. In fact, it's called the M2, and you could find some official Sony M2 memory cards online for some hefty prices, though I have noticed there are some aftermarket ones out there right now. I saw a 16 gig one online for $43. I'm interested in picking it up. And on that note, I also noticed that there is a aftermarket PS Vita memory card in multiple sizes going around out there on AliExpress now, which seems like something fairly new. I might have to order one of those and check it out. PS Vita is another one of those issues similar to this, where they had a proprietary memory card. At least this one was used. The M2 was used in other Sony Ericsson phones and stuff like that. Now, the PS Vita memory card was entirely proprietary, and it peed off some people. Peed them off. So, anyways, I think you guys should check out the PSP GO. You can find them for around $100 or so these days. I'm going to go ahead and turn it off and show you the memory card real quick. You don't want to pull out your memory card ever when the device is on. So here we have our M2 memory card slot. I'll pop it open. Yay. We've got a little card in there. Boop. If I can grab it. There's the back, there's the front. This is an 8 gigabyte M2, and these go at least up to 32 gigs, I think. Now, I saw an advertisement online saying that, I think it was like a wiki or something, said that these can get up to 128 gigs. I haven't looked into how to do that yet, but that would be awesome. This does come with pre-installed 16 gigabytes internal memory, so total I have 24 gigs, which is nice, but in the end, you can only get so much out of that, and I would recommend getting a 32 if you can get your hands on them. Another cool feature is the clock. I really like the clock. This is a fun device. My favorite color is this one. Online they say they come in black and piano black. The black I've seen has always been the same, which I thought it was just piano black and white and the pearl white. I'm not sure if that's correct or not. You'll notice that these rubber grips on the bottom, which keep it from sliding, keeps it from sliding on the table if you want to push it open one-handed and stuff. These do fade in yellow over time. If you see someone unbox a new one, they won't be that yellow color. Up here we have the volume switches, of course. This is your audio switch. You can hold this to mute it, or you can press it to change to different equalizer settings during music listening and perhaps during movie watching. And this is your brightness button. It has 3 modes of brightness. Every time you click it, it changes, resets back to the beginning in that order. And down here we have our headphone jack and our proprietary connector, which it would have been nice if it was just a USB cord, you know. Look at that, it's going through the calendar. I kind of forgot it did that. I thought I just did the clock. I would usually turn it off because I didn't want my battery to die. And we have the wireless switch right here. You want that on when you're using the Bluetooth or wireless internet features. You can hold it so none of the buttons will be pressed when you're trying to keep it in your pocket or so, even though it's going to be closed anyways. And you hold it, long hold to turn it off, or a quick flip will put it into sleep mode to turn off your screen. The PSP GO is an awesome device, as was the PS Vita, and I hope y'all go ahead and get yours and maybe comment some of the cool stuff that you've done with your PSP GO. Thanks so much for watching. Stick around, hit the like and subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Watch some more videos. I just released a new music video. Check that out, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Goodbye.
woke up, don't wanna choke, I'm lost in the smoke and I'm coughing and coping. I don't wanna joke, I'm just lost in the moment, I'm clogging the oceans of all these emotions.